Welcome to Spoon by Tree Productions, where we produce only the finest spoon pie treat content. I don't know, man. Is that even the name of the fucking channel? Let me check it. Yeah, it is. Spoon pie tree. Now you might be wondering, who is this? Who's this schmuck? Like, who's this, nobody. Well, let me tell you. I'm onto something, okay? They're trying to, there is a global, it's coming, okay? You gotta listen to me here. You gotta listen. Do I have your attention? Can I have your attention, please? There's about to be a series of events that will be crucial in the future of the world. It's very important stuff, okay? You gotta listen to this. You gotta listen. So, okay, I have established contact with a subterranean species of humanoid rodents. Okay, I met their prime minister. Okay, and thousands of years ago, they have existed for thousands of years. Okay, they live around what we call around what they would call Asia Minor or Anatolia or modern day Turkey, whatever you want to call it. And it is a subterranean world. It's a subterranean world. We cannot see it, okay? But I went there and I met their prime minister, and he hosted me at the he hosted me at their capital city, and he showed me all these amazing things, right? And he said, well, you should establish full relations. You gotta help us out, okay? I said, yeah, sure, okay. So now here I am. I'm telling you about. And here's why this is so important, okay? The subterranean, this subterranean civilization, these Hawazi, as they call themselves, they're gonna help us out a lot. Once we establish contact with them, boom, motherfucker, we're steamrolling everyone. We're gonna bring peace to the world. We're gonna unite all the peoples, no matter race, religion, creed, sexual orientation, whatever. In fact, there's not gonna be a race because we're gonna unite everyone. We're gonna unite everyone, dude. We're gonna abolish the classes. We're gonna destroy capitalism, but we won't transition to communism. We will transition to the same economic system that this civilization uses. Alright? Got that clear? So, now, in order to do this, I need your help. Okay? This is a big effort that everyone first, okay, we will need to make our we will need to establish an embassy, around Anatolia, would be fine. Perhaps in Constantinople or Istanbul, as the Turks call it these days, would be fine. Maybe someplace else. I don't know. First we establish the first embassy. Make it official. Get someone to be the first ambassador or whatever. Right, ambassador. We establish embassy. And then we could pretty much just do okay, and we establish a clear line of communication. Okay, doesn't matter whether via okay, there I said they're in the subterranean world. Okay, the way you get there. Okay, it's a very complex system of tunnels. But they know about some of the technologies we have. They know a lot about us actually. We just don't know much about them. And so to reestablish contact, yes, as I said, we need to make it official. Set a clear line of communication going from get the infrastructure ready. From those tunnels to the surface. But okay, there's no single central ground entry there. I was taken through a series of really complex stuff to get there. Okay, so we'll set up this infrastructure. Then it will pretty much be the goal is pretty much to get ready for them to open up. They're getting ready to open up because they're getting ready to open up. Once we get the infrastructure ready, they will just be able to reach the surface. They can reach the surface. They can interact with the surface world. We can interact with them. It's yet to establish interaction, basically. And do they have magic? No, they don't really have magic, but they're not, they don't use. They do use some industrial technology. They don't rely primarily on it. There's no hierarchy or whatever, Everyone just kind of does their own thing. So what we want is, friendship. We want to just open up diplomatic relations, obviously. Get the embassy going. Then we can just, by interaction, we can learn their ways. We can take their great, glorious culture. We can, adapt their ways, and then we can bring, we can make the world a lot better place this way. Okay, the red people, the rodent people are gonna help us out. The rodent people are gonna help us. You gotta listen. Okay, this is the last chance. Okay, a series of events are coming. They're gonna be catastrophic. Okay. There's gonna be, a great religious war, religious upheaval, holy war, punishments due. Okay, Pastafarians are gonna rise up. In the name of the flying spaghetti monster, they will go around. A bunch of stuff will happen. And they will fight with 4chaners. 4chaners are gonna fight them, and then the fucking world is gonna be set ablaze. Everyone's gonna go scorched earth on each other. Basically what is described in in the accounts of an it's an Armageddon. It's a fucking Armageddon. Okay, now how do we prevent this? We get in touch with them all. We get in touch with the rat people. Okay, get in touch with the rat people. Okay, the rodent people, rat people, whatever you call them, and get in touch with them. We learn their language, adopt their culture. And they learn from our culture and our languages as well. And then, we create a new hybrid culture that will bring peace to the world. That's how it works. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. How would they let me put this plan into practice? I don't understand. They keep fucking They tell me I need medication, dude. Can you believe that? They tell me I need drugs when I told people this. No fucking way. Well, I'm onto something. They just don't see it. They're the ones that are mad, dude. They're the ones that are insane. How do you not see? They are there. They are underground, subterranean, motherfucker. In Anatolia, Turkey, Anatolia, Asia Minor, whatever the fuck. They're there. They're fucking there. We gotta find them.